Good day there, once again viewers, Kamikaze78 here, coming to you guys with some more Titanfall 2 content. So folks, things have been very quiet on the frontier over the past couple of weeks, haven't they? Pilots far and near have been dying to hear news about any further developments for the game, and what kind of content we can expect out of the first quarter of 2017 for Titanfall 2. The silence was driving players absolutely mad, but that silence has been broken as of late in the form of a Frontier News Network blog post that went live on the 13th of the 1st, 2017. So just what can we expect to come to Titanfall 2 in the near future? Well, let's take a look at this blog post and find out. The first thing that was announced in this post was the addition of a brand new game mode titled Live Fire, which promises to bring a fast and frantic environment for those who enjoy the pilot-only side of the game. Essentially, this is going to be a round-based pilots-only game mode that has no respawns. If you die, you are out of the round. And while this game mode is advertised to be a fast-paced game mode, I'm willing to bet that the no respawns element of it will definitely bring about a more tactical flow where coordination and teamwork will win the day over single-player skill, but that is just a very early speculation on my behalf, nothing more. The game mode is set to be of a 6v6 and will have 2 victory conditions for each round, those being eliminate the enemy team before the 1 minute time limit of the round ends, or have the neutral flag in your possession as the round ends. There are also 2 new maps that are being introduced alongside this new game mode that are designed for it in particular, and they will be playable in the Live Fire playlist only, which is something that I'm actually really happy to see. It shows that Respawn is willing to take the extra time to provide players with not only a new and interesting game mode, but also with maps that are particularly designed for said game mode. There are too many games out there, Battlefield being a key example of this, where the developers introduce new game modes into the game, but try to incorporate those said game modes into the old maps, which can at times feel quite forced, messy, and ruins the flow of the game mode for that particular map. In the blog post, a couple of GIFs showing off the new maps were provided, and the highlight of one of these GIFs was a pilot hooking onto a zipline and propelling himself forward with his pilot boosters. Now, while this is a mechanic seen plenty of times in the single-player aspect of the game, it is, at best, lacking in the multiplayer, so it is good to see some new maps incorporating this sort of mechanic into their flow. In order to win a game of Live Fire, it is the best of 5 rounds. All up, I'm really looking forward to seeing this new game mode in action, especially when I have a party of friends in the fray. On top of the new game mode and maps, there is also a brand new execution coming to the game in which the developers have released no details on and have told us to, quote-unquote, wait until you see this one. And if the last execution was any hint as to what is coming, this one will also be bloody brutal. Inner Pieces was just, there was something special about the Inner Pieces execution, and if the developers can keep pumping out executions like that, then I'm worried about their mental health, I really am. The factions are also getting some new commander intros for each of the matches that you play as well, which is great because I can never really take Sarah Briggs seriously when she cocks the pistol and never joins the fight. You guys have noticed that too? Yeah, thought so. It's a bit weird, isn't it? However, the one change that was shown off in this dev blog that I am personally looking forward to the most is the upcoming changes to the playlist interface. In other words, the menu in which you select what game mode you are going to play. Or, in the case of the upcoming revamp, what modes you want to play. Right now, especially with the Australian PC population of the game, there is very little chance that you are ever going to come across a game outside of attrition, as everyone just defaults to it, knowing that they are sure to get a game out of it. However, the revamp to the playlist interface that the devs are working on allows you to create your own mixtape of game modes to search for, which to my mind is absolutely genius with a capital G. This means that with any luck, people will begin to search and play more modes, all the while having the definite possibility of finding a game through one of the basic modes like attrition. To be honest with you folks, in my time of playing Titanfall 2, the only game mode that I have ever had a chance to play is attrition, and while it truly is the core Titanfall 2 game mode to me, I still would love to try out all the other game modes and the experiences that they provide, and this upcoming change will hopefully allow for me to do that a lot more. So a big thumbs up to you, Respawn. More developers should be be following in your footsteps here. And beyond that, the developers have stated that they are working on more content for early 2017 in the form of weapons, modes, maps, including some remasters from the original Titanfall, which is a big win for me. I love the map design in that game, and more, which will hopefully mean new Titan classes, maybe? Please Respawn? But right now, all of that stuff is currently classified and behind closed doors. I've said it before, and I will say it time and time again, folks. Respawn are doing an excellent job here at supporting the game for the long term, and if you haven't picked up the game yet based on its face value, then all I can say, folks, is that things are going to be getting better for the long term. The decision to make every single piece of game-changing content available for free to all players is just absolutely incredible, and it goes to show with Respawn's continuous agenda to support Titanfall 2 for the long term. Anyway, folks, with all that said, that's going to conclude today's rather short video discussing the upcoming DLC or update that is coming to Titanfall 2 in early 2017. Hopefully in the coming weeks, if we are lucky. If you guys enjoyed today's video, then a backhanding of that like button would be greatly appreciated. If you found the commentary enjoyable, the gameplay enjoyable, whatever the case may be, the backhanding of that like button would be greatly appreciated. If you guys find yourself backhanding that like button and you're new to the channel, then backhand the subscribe button whilst you're at it to keep up to date with the content in which I'm releasing here on my channel. If you've got a friend who's still a little bit skeptical about Titanfall 2, then feel free to share this video with them and, you know, sort of see if you can get them on board. Because, you know, everyone should know about this upcoming DLC stuff. It will hopefully change some people's minds on buying the game. Once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Peace out, and I'll be seeing you all next time. Have a good one.
I don't let him have it. See you again.